Cosy and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It has been a while since I last posted a video, and that is because I honestly just have not had the energy to pick up the camera and start filming. But I think the last time I was on camera was when I was like entering my 20th week in pregnancy. I think I was like 16 weeks. But now baby is literally ready to come. I've literally got 4 weeks until, well, 3 weeks and like 5 days until she's due, so she could come at any point. But I have got a massive life update for you all, so I thought we could just get together and have a real big catch up. So the first update is I am having a little girl. I am unsure if I knew back in my last video, but I am having a little girl and her name is Savannah Charlie. And now let's show you the bump. So this is the bump. I cannot wait for her to be here now. But yeah, I am 36 weeks and 3 days today, and I am not dealing with this heat very well. As you probably already know, that we've had the most intense weather the last few weeks, hitting highs of 35, and being pregnant, heavily pregnant in this weather is not okay. Like, I have really and sincerely struggled with this heat, and I'm so glad it's cooling down a little bit now. It's still going to be warm, but I'm just hoping it's not going to be in the 30s when I do give birth, because I will literally not cope. So my first and second trimester was an absolute breeze. I didn't have no symptoms. I was actually really enjoying it. And then when I hit the third trimester, that is when everything went the complete opposite. So let me just start off with the first thing. So the first thing was I was feeling very lethargic, like very low on energy, and I just really wasn't myself. So I said, no, this is getting a bit concerning now. So I got a blood test done, and it come back that my iron levels dropped drastically, to the point where I had to go and have an iron infusion. And I was absolutely petrified of getting the iron infusion because I've never had a cannula before, and all of the side effects that other people were having from it, I was just like, all right, I'm gonna have them side effects too. But honestly, it was not as bad as what I thought. And that was when I was like 32 weeks pregnant, and I've had my bloods done since, and they've gone back up to normal, so that's good. I'm just hoping that they stay up, do you know what I mean? But one of my main symptoms for the low iron was actually I was eating bags and bags of ice. I was going through a bag and a half in a week and a half, a bag in like a week and a half of ice, and I was just like, yeah, no, this is not good. And then another update, oh god, there's loads. So when I went to my 28-week midwife appointment, I actually forgot to tell, like at the beginning of my pregnancy, I forgot to tell her that my mum had preeclampsia with me when she was pregnant with me. So I brought it up at my 28-week midwife appointment, and she's put me on, I've been on aspirin since 28 weeks pregnant, just as a precaution just in case I do end up with preeclampsia. Luckily I've had nothing, and even in this heat you'd think that you'd swell, but I have not swelled one bit because of the heat either. But yeah, I'm on 75 milligrams of aspirin up until I give birth, which could be any day now. And I'm glad to see the back end of taking medication because I just can't bother, I always forget. And then I thought my mucus plug was going a couple of weeks ago. I thought I was losing it, so I went up to maternity triage, and they put me on the monitor and stuff just to check baby, and she's all good and I'm all good, like all my obs are completely fine. But I had to do a swab, because obviously TMI, the stuff I was losing, I thought it was my mucus plug, but it wasn't. I actually had an infection, and last night was the last night that I took my last tablet, so hopefully, fingers crossed, that that's all cleared up now. And yeah, I've had so much going on in the third trimester. I think I jinxed myself though, because when I was in my second trimester, I was like, oh my god, I'm having a very good pregnancy. Like, I feel so bad for the people that have a horrific pregnancy. And then as soon as I hit the third trimester, bam, everything has just gone completely out the window. Yeah, so I think I jinxed myself because I had a good pregnancy and I said that you watch the last trimester, everything will go down the drain. But I'm fine, I feel normal. I'm a little bit anxious for birth, I'm not gonna lie, but I think everyone usually is. But with birth, I'm very, very, very anxious. I asked my midwife if I could request for an elective C-section or a induction, and she said because it is your first, I personally wouldn't recommend an elective C-section or induction. Just let everything go naturally, because obviously it can be risky, especially when there is nothing wrong with me or there's nothing wrong with the baby. So I'm just gonna have to go with the flow and just see what happens and just hope and pray to God that it's not as bad as what people think. I also had my 4D scan when I was 27 weeks and 5 days, I believe, but baby wasn't cooperating, so I had to go back. And I went back when I was 28 weeks and 5 days, I believe. Can't 100% be sure. But I will insert a little video clip of like my 4D scan, because I got the I think it was like something like the ultra something, where you get more in-depth stuff for the scan. So I've got a video, and in one of the videos she's waving her little hand, it's so cute. But yeah, I'll insert a video of her 4D scan, and yeah. But I'm so excited for her to be here, because it's going to be her first autumn, it's going to be her first Halloween, it's going to be her first Christmas. And honestly, everyone knows how much I do love Christmas, and having an extra little pair of toes and 10 fingers will be so magical. And I'm doing all of the traditions this year, so I'm going to take her to a Halloween pumpkin patch, a pumpkin patch. We're going to go on lovely autumnal walks, because just behind my house actually there's a massive forest. So I thought little nice autumnal walks with the dog, the baby, my mum, my sister, the baby's uncles and stuff. That'll be nice to walk through the woods with her. I can't wait to take her to meet Santa. Oh, it makes me so sad. I just can't wait to do all of the traditions with her. And also, actually, I'm going to do a tradition every year. So every year in December, end of November, beginning of December, I'm going to book a little lodge away, like Centre Parks or something, as like a little yearly tradition to do with her, and just create so many memories. Yeah, I'm just very excited for her to be here and experience all of these things that I wasn't as fortunate to have when I was a baby. Do you know what I mean? Like going out every year to like places, making memories and stuff. But yeah, everything is all set up for her now, and I'm just so ready to meet her. We're so ready for her to come now. I just don't want to go through the pain of having to actually birth her, but I can't get out of that. She's got to come out one way or another, and yeah, I'm just gonna have to deal with it and just hope and pray that I sneeze and she just slips out. So yeah, everything is all ready for her now. It's just waiting on her arrival. I've got a Moses basket in the living room. I've got her next to me in here in my room, and obviously she's got her own bedroom, and I will go through everything in her bedroom and show you all what I have for her, all the essentials. Yeah, just give you a little tour of her bedroom. And yeah, I'm very sorry that I haven't been posting. I just haven't had nothing to post really, because my life is literally boring. But yeah, I can't wait to experience this new lease of life with a little baby that I can call my own, and just love on her like the way my mum did when I was a baby. I just can't wait to just hold her and kiss her, sniff her, everything. I do have a midwife appointment next Friday, and I'm hoping, if obviously she don't come between now and then, I'm hoping that that will be my last midwife appointment, because every single person is telling me she's not going to be here by her due date, and she's due on the 5th of August. And I low-key want her to come end of July, so it's just out of the way. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, everyone is saying that she's not going to make her due date. She'll be here within the next week or two. Which, in a way, I'm kind of hoping, so I can get the pain in that out of the way. But then in a way I'm not, because I want her to cook a bit longer, even though she's fully developed now. I'm so scared for birth. But I have done well this pregnancy though, with someone who has very, very, very severe health anxiety and anxiety on top of that. I've only been to triage throughout my whole pregnancy 4 times, which, with the way I think that I've got something wrong with me every day, you'd think I'd be up there every day, but I haven't, and I guess that's reassuring. I also forgot about this update as well. Jesus, there's so much to update you on. So when I went to my 28-week midwife appointment, no, not 28-week, my 32-week midwife appointment, I believe, or 33, or 35, I'm not 100% sure. No, 34-week midwife appointment. She measured my bump, and my bump was measuring smaller than what it should. So my gestation at the time was 35 weeks and 5 days, but my bump was measuring at 32 weeks and 4 days. So she put the measurement in her computer, and the cross dropped off of the line, and it was red. So she was like, I'm going to send you for a growth scan just to be sure that nothing's wrong and all that stuff. But she also said that it could potentially just be because I am a very small built person. Like, I'm not exactly big, do you know what I mean? So my bump is measuring small. So I went for my growth scan, that was all completely fine, and she 2 weeks ago she weighed 5 pounds 6. So, and that was at 35 weeks, well, 34 plus something. So I reckon when she's born she'll be in the 6 pound range, which is kind of good, because I don't want her to be too big, because then I will be in pain. I'm not hoping she's small, because obviously you don't wish that on anyone. I don't wish or hope she's small, but I don't want her to be big, do you know what I mean? Because she's got to come out, and that will be painful. But yeah, so I think that's all the updates I have for now. The next, like, I'm gonna show you her room, like do a tour of her room and stuff, and just go through some bits that I've got her recently. And I thought I could bring you all with me on this journey, show you everything that she has got. And yeah, I also want to film my birth, but I don't think I'm gonna do like a full in-depth birth vlog, because I don't know how I'm going to cope, and I don't think I'll have the energy to pick up a camera and record everything, do you know what I mean? So I might just get little snippets and then put it all into one, and then when she's here and I'm healed and I'm home and we're settled, I can then just add the clips into another video and then talk about my birth and how it went and what I experienced from, obviously, me going through it. But yeah, that is enough talking for now. I am going to do a few bits around the house, and then I will show you a tour of her room and all the bits that I've got her. So it is a lot later on in the day now, and I've just took the dog out for his walk, and I've just got out of the bath, and I'm just going to do my skincare with you quickly, and then I will show you the bedroom. So I'm just using the Medicube pads. These are a game changer for spots. If you've got very bad spots, Medicube is literally my go-to face cleaner. It gets through all of the grime and dirt, and also it reduces spots, and bonus point, it makes you nice and glowy. This baby is really kicking me, and you know what, I can feel her in my cervix. Like, I can feel my cervix, like it's like I've got lightning crotch, but it's like an electric shock. It is so painful. And then I'm just going to use the LMS toning mist. Excuse the lighting in here, it's absolutely terrible, but the next one I'm just going to go in with is the Nivea Soft moisturiser, because it's the only thing that works well with my skin. And then last but not least, I'm just going to go in with my eyelash serum from Bye Babes. This ain't that bad price, to be fair. I paid £30 for that tube, and it lasts a very long time. So if you're looking for a eyelash serum, then I would go with Bye Babes or UK Lash. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have something to eat, because I haven't had anything to eat tonight. I just weren't that hungry, so I'm just going to have some cereal, and then I'll get on with baby's room. Please do excuse the state of me. I'm at the point in pregnancy now where I'm just like, get this baby out of me. It has been a few days since the last clip that I filmed, because again I haven't had the energy to film, to be fair, but I've got energy today. Oh my god, I look so red. Anyway, I'm just bouncing on the ball, hoping to get this baby out. I'm due in literally 2 weeks and 6 days, and she's still not made an appearance, and I hope it is soon, because I've had enough now. I've got the raspberry leaf tea, I've got the dates, I've got the birthing ball, I've got everything, and nothing seems to be working at this moment in time. Everyone's saying, just get castor oil, but that is very dangerous, and I do not recommend anyone to use castor oil to induce labour, because it can be very dangerous. But yeah, I will show you what the baby's room looks like in the next clip, and I've got her Moses basket here ready. So you walk into the baby's bedroom, and I will flip the camera around and show you everything that's in here. It has got quite a bit in here, because at the moment it's a storage room. She won't be with me, she will be with me for the first 6 months anyway, so her room is basically like a little storage area for her. So you come into her room, and she's got a hair bow and headband holder. She's got so many head bows and bands, and then you walk through here and you've got my hospital bag, baby's hospital bag, mum's hospital bag, like my mum's hospital bag, and then you've got her car seat at the ready for when I do actually go into labour eventually. I could just pick it up and go and take it straight to the car. She's got a little rocking lamb there, which I got as a gift from my very close friend for my baby shower. The swing is going to go in the living room, obviously for when she's here, and yeah, let's just ignore that. I've got a bowl to wash her bottles up in, because I don't want to wash her bottles up in the sink, because like all of our food and stuff goes in there, so, and like dirty plates and stuff, so I just got a separate bowl for her bottles. And then as you walk in, you've got her wardrobe, which is full to the absolute brim. Her wardrobe is for outfits, and her drawers are for like baby grows, vest, socks, mittens, all that stuff. but you literally cannot get anything else, oops, in her wardrobe. That is literally full to the brim, and they're all in order sizes, size order as well, so that's good. Down here you've got her bath, some books, and a little car seat toy. And then under here I've got her sleeping bags, a baby wrap, blankets, and there's a box right up the back with like toys and stuff, so like, you know, the black and white book and stuff. And then in this side you've literally just got some essentials, so like a nail file, a roller shade for the car, a baby monitor, some pram gloves and stuff, and just all the little necessities. And then down here you've got her memory box, a really cute photo frame that matches the memory box, and the memory box is just there. And then in here you've just got cot sheets, comforters, and just little bits and bobs, and there's no room in her wardrobe for that, so that's just gonna have to stay there for now. But that is all 12 to 18 months clothes, so that can just get put away when she reaches that point. And then over here you've got her changing area, so her changing mat. I am going to sterilise these dummies when obviously the time comes. And then you've just got Milton wipes, so I can wash this down after. What is that? Oh, thermometer, another nail file set, just some little toys to distract her when obviously I'm changing her bum, and just all these little bath essential stuff. Oh, and I need to take that to the hospital with me, so I need to put that in my hospital bag, do not forget. And then just some of these reed diffusers, but they're safe for baby. They are from that EB store, EB shop, and they smell like baby powder, which is lovely. But yeah, she has got her own room. I'm hoping to be moved very soon, so I can properly decorate her room. Again, I think I said in the last few clips actually that she has got her own room, but there's no point in me decorating this room because I can potentially be moving soon. So yeah, I'm just gonna wait. And then in this top drawer, she's got her nappies. These are size 1s and some water wipes, and some nappy bags. And then in the second drawer, we've got newborn and 0 to 3 vests, some muslin squares, socks, bibs, and more socks. And then in the bottom drawer, we've got newborn and size 0 to 3 sleep suits, and some mittens, and some like little hats. And then behind this is like a storage thing, so I've just put all the next size up nappies and size 1 nappies behind here because there's no room in the drawer for them to be in there. And then you've got her pram. This is the Joey's signature something or other, I don't know actually. I'll put it in the comments. And yeah, this is her little pram and her little shawl blanket. I absolutely love this. This was a gift from a friend at my baby shower, and honestly it's my favourite thing ever. And then changing bag, I filled her changing bag already, that's just got all of the essentials in. And then her cot is here. That is a canopy that's going to be stuck in the ceiling, and it goes down over her cot. But obviously again, I'm not going to put it up because I could be moving potentially very soon, so that can wait. But yeah, she's got little plush toys there. This is really cute. This elephant is called Elsie. How cute. But yeah, but that is her room and everything that's in her room. So far, I don't need to get anything else. She has got more than what she actually needs. She is a very spoiled girl. And yeah, now we just got to wait for her appearance. I just want her in now. I've had enough. But yeah, I'm sorry this is like a little-ish kind of vlog. I will have so much more energy to film much better and more content when the baby is actually here. So that is my plan. When she's here, I'm going to be doing all the days in the lives, morning routines and all that sort of stuff, because I'll actually have something to do now when she's here, because we can go out for lovely walks, lovely days out, and yeah, that will go and conclude today's video. I really hope you did enjoy it and I didn't bore you. But yeah, I will see you in my next video, which could potentially probably be my birth video vlog thing, because I am only 2 weeks and 6 days away and I don't have any content ideas to film from now until my birth vlog. But yeah, keep your eyes peeled out for my birth vlog / story time, and I will catch you all in a bit.